gods among us. And of course, a lot of that information in the next book will be about the future of the Starseed Nation as we, take up our new role in the multiverse from this Earth. Anyhow, I just wanted you guys to see the cover of my new edition that is going to be ready. I'm hoping probably in about 2 to 3 weeks or even lesser. So I am going to see if I can take some questions for a few minutes while I'm driving to Georgia. Let me see if I could read some of these. Can you read some of these? Does anybody have any questions for me? I wish I would have brought my glasses. Oh, coming to Australia. Oh, hi from Australia. Hi. Hello. Starseed from Australia. Thank you for jumping on. Let's see if I could read this. Are you coming to Boston? No, I am actually going to be ending. My last stop is Georgia. I'm going to take a break for about 2 months. I only had 2 weeks, guys, to do as many states as possible. So I will continue my book tour perhaps in February, March of next year, right after the LA Conscious Expo convention, which I am going to be speaking at. So as soon as I guess that is over, I should be able to continue the book tour. And my goal is to probably, after I do the States in March, hopefully, I'm thinking about doing a global book tour. Yes, I want to go to Australia, Canada, Europe, and perhaps even, in different parts of the world. That's probably going to take a few months. So that's my goal. Eventually, I will be going global on the tour. So I just want to let you guys know about that. Let's see if I can read some questions. Driving and what? Well, no, I'm not driving. My friend is driving. He doesn't want to be shown. He's driving. I'm not driving, guys. Look. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was driving. Yeah. Let me see. Any questions? Norway. Yes. Eventually, this summer or by the fall of next year, that's the goal, guys, to go to different, all over the world. Europe, the UK, Norway, England, where else? Of course, Canada, Australia, perhaps even Africa. I want to go to Egypt. I don't know if we have any Starseed, people out there in Egypt. I'm sure we do. Hi from Australia. Wow, I have a lot of people from Australia on here. That's awesome. Why didn't I go to New York? Again, because I'm running out of time. I have 2 weeks to cover as many states as possible. So I will continue the tour right after February, right after I do the Conscious Life Expo in LA. That's going to be off the hook, guys. I'm going to be revealing some of the new information in my next book. Yeah, it's going to be good. Let's see. Store in city state. From Australia, Norway here. Oh, great. How do you know if you're a starseed? Well, have you ever felt different, like you didn't belong here, like this world was odd? Have you ever felt like you perhaps missed home? That's how you know if you're a starseed. Is it hard for you to fit in? Was it hard for you to fit in when you were growing up as a kid? There's many indicators. Also, starseeds are intuitive empaths, so if you are very sensitive to emotions from others and animals, then you are definitely a starseed. When do we expect a change from all of this corruption? Very, very soon, because a lot of it has to do with the way these ages, right? These cycles work, is they have to follow some sort of astrological alignment. So the stars definitely influence what happens here on the earth. So as soon as we're done with the age of Pisces, we're going to be entering the age of Aquarius, and that's going to be the beginning of the golden age. So very, very soon. Very, very soon. I mean, I've always believed, and I had a vision a few years ago, before I published my book, that the new heaven on earth would have already been established by no later than 2024. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, things are definitely heading into that direction. We are seeing a disintegration of the current world paradigm. Things aren't working anymore. I've always felt like the Earth is my home. Yes, the Earth was the original planet in Lyra. For those that have read my book, Earth has gone through so many reincarnations. The first Earth experiment was in Lyra in the 12th dimension. It was known as planet Aramitana. Aramitana existed in the 12th dimension before it became planet Avion, which existed in the 8th dimension. So from the original Earth, you could say all the different galactic and interstellar races came from. This planet was the planet that seeded the entire universe when it was operating in these higher dimensions before it fell into the 3rd dimension. So yes, this is the origin of all extraterrestrials. The cradle of Lyra is the Earth, by the way. The Earth was once in the Vega star system in the constellation of Lyra and the galactic scepter of Sirius B. Thank you, Ismael, for all that you do. It is an honor and a pleasure to work for the one infinite creator. What is Gesera? I couldn't read that one. Let me see if I can. How do Gesera and the New Earth tie together? Well, Gesera are the programs that have been developing from behind the scenes for hundreds of years. It originally began with Saint Germain and the Saint Germain Trust, and after so many years, these are programs that the Alliance have been developing from behind the scenes in order to benefit the masses or the mass number of humans, so that we could put an end to slavery, the hierarchy, debt, forgiveness of loans, forgiveness of everything, where they bring us back to zero, and we get to also reap the benefits of a new financial system that is actually going to be run by people who are very highly spiritual. So that's what Gesera is. It's the changeover from the corrupted, funny money Babylonian way of doing things to the new Commonwealth of Nations. Where are we going to be? Wait, let's see if I can read this one. Wow! Oh, just want to show you guys some beautiful stuff. Look at that. That's beautiful, huh? Let me see. Reading your book now, and I can't wait to put it. You can't put it down. It's really good. Oh, thank you. Yes, I know. Too much information in that book. A lot of information. I would read it really slow, and if you can't understand something, just read it over and over again. Let me see. Anyone else been feeling super emotional past few days? That probably has a lot to do with these crazy, massive, M-class CMEs that have been coming in. So I do think that, it's definitely an emotional roller coaster for a lot of us, because we're also going through the collective purging of humanity. We starseeds are kind of like the alchemist. We convert or we transmute negative energy into positive energy or light. And so that explains our emotional roller coaster, guys. We're transmuting for the collective as I speak. Yes, feeling tired is a huge indicator that you are processing a lot of old stuff and you're transmuting it into light. So feeling tired is one of the indicators. Thank you for your beautiful information. Well, it's not my information, I'm just, gathering it, or I'm just an instrument, like every single one of you guys. Every single one of us is an instrument of divinity, of source, God, conscious energy, the spirit, whatever you want to call it. So it's information that belongs to the entire cosmos. I'm just drawing bits at a time to kind of like bring it down here in the 3rd dimension. But yeah. Blessings and love from the Golden Triangle, Texas. Oh, Texas. Texas was a beautiful experience, beautiful energy in Texas as well. I think every state has its own energetic signature, which is awesome. That's the beauty of diversity, guys. The beauty of diversity. I am a starseed from Andromeda and incarnation of an Egyptian goddess. Nice. I think a lot of us starseeds are actually reincarnations of the gods of mythology and the wizards and the guardian races and the demigods and all that stuff. And in a sense, in a parallel Earth, we're still that. Thank you. You're welcome. We are the UFOs. Where are the UFOs? Well, the UFOs are everywhere. They're just in different dimensions. They're cloaked. They're cloaked from the third dimension. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Gaia, our planet, has been through a lot. Exactly. She is the most significant planet in the multiverse, and so she has put up with a lot, for billions of years. But her time to rise and her time to experience her heaven on earth, her joy is at hand as well. Let's see. Best food to eat. Can't wait to stop having to go to work every day. Yes, I know. In the new world, guys, we're gonna all do what we like to do best, like what we do when we have free time. What are your hobbies? What is it that makes you happy? That's what you're gonna do in the new world age, in the age of Aquarius. And we're only gonna work for like 2 hours a day. The rest of the time, it's gonna be all exploration, leisure, and living in the now, the eternal now, where the concept of time will no longer be the case anymore. And I think that's why we age, because we are programmed to think, that we are growing a year older every 365 days, when in essence we're really not. So it's part of the programming as to why we age, people. Can't wait to stop having to go to work. Yes, I know. We're only going to do what we love to do best, guys. So, in the new world age, fifth dimensional reality, it's all about doing what you were born to do. It's all about being the type of person where you are able to express all your talents and gifts. Because every single one of you guys is born with a gift or talent to contribute to the greater whole. Let me see. I felt like I'm a star seed, since I tend to have premonition dreams. Yes, that's another huge indicator. A lot of the star seeds could dream things before they happen. They have visions of the future. So yes, that's you are definitely a star seed. Oh, let me give you guys a visionary of this. Look at that beautiful lake and the sunset. I'm leaving good old Florida. Whoa, it's hot down here, guys. Florida is definitely a tropical something. 80 degrees, maybe even 90 at sometimes during the day. Very hot out here. And very swampy too. Look at that. I'm just sharing my tour with you guys. Thank you for joining me on this live. Let me see if I can answer a couple more questions. Do you have visuals of a real map plus plants in which realms they occupy? Would love to see more. Do you have visual of a real map? Well, I think I mentioned this before. The fifth dimensional Earth is already here. It's just operating on a different dimension. It's actually called Planet Tara, T-A-R-A. That was the original name of Earth before it fell into, the third dimension. It was called Planet Tara. So that's where all the stuff is, guys. All the beautiful, magical stuff. Let me see. Any other questions? Are you leaving Florida? Yes, I am leaving Florida. Look at those swamps. Those are huge. I would hate to go swimming in that. I would have to wrestle me down some gators. Anyhow, it's either going to be me or them, huh, guys? If I go swimming in there. If you're a starseed, you want to activate your powers. Well, we're definitely living in a time where, due to the solar flash, those powers are going to automatically be activated. But it's very important to begin to do the work also, guys. It's a two-way process. See, what else can I read? Okay, a couple more questions. Recording. The Saint Germain I Am Discourses. Beautiful. One of my favorite materials to read was the I Am Discourses by Saint Germain. I read those when I was only 19 years old. Amazing transformative and transformative truth. Yes, indeed. This is the time, the age of transformation. The fullness of times is unfolding as I speak. I am a starseed. Indeed, yes, you are. You are a starseed. I believe that I think everyone here that is part of this live is a starseed. I believe so. Let me see. All the bad things Trump has done, how is he the good guy? Well, you have to understand, there's two Trumps. There's the clone Trump, which was generated by the AI system that we are ultimately going to defeat after the millennium. And then there is the real Trump. So, yeah, there's two Trumps, by the way. What can you say about the hybrid program? Well, it depends. Which hybrid program are we talking about? You have the positive hybrid programs, and you have the negative hybrid programs. So, I think that there's a lot of nefarious ones. I think the majority of the programs are designed to deviate and further degrade the original Adamic blueprint. So yeah, I would be careful with those programs. I wouldn't really, always say, I do not consent when you feel like you're being paralyzed, because that means they're getting ready to abduct you. So, yeah, remember, I do not consent, all right? They have to abide by your choice, guys, but you have to be firm and strong about it. You feel like you're being paralyzed right before you get abducted, you say, I don't consent. When are the UFOs going to be visible? Oh, it all depends on It all depends on the awakening of humanity as a whole, as a collective. Let me see. Thanks for answering my question. Oh, thank you. Safe travel. Happy safe travels. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful days. UFOs, perhaps. I believe you could order the book in Europe. Just go on Amazon, and order Our Cosmic Origin. A lot of people in Europe or in England were able to receive it. Yes, it does go to England, guys. Okay, so when am I going to Europe? Ireland? Okay, so this is the thing. Again, I'm going to continue the rest of my book tour in about 2 months, just here in the States, and then my goal is by the end of the summer, beginning of the fall of next year, I'm going to be going all around the world. So that's when I'll be visiting many countries in Europe, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, perhaps even Japan, China. It's probably going to take me a few months, but that's the goal, guys. That's the goal. Let me see. Okay, one more question, and then I'm going to proofread the next edition of Our Cosmic Origin, guys. This is going to be the new cover with a new chapter added that is going to segue into Our Cosmic Origin Volume 2. Yeah, I still have to give the okay before it goes into print, so that's what I'll be doing on the drive to Georgia. All right, well, it was fun hanging out with you guys for about 30 minutes or so. Thank you for joining me on my, swampy ride here going through Florida. And I will be going live tomorrow around 4 in the afternoon, EST in Georgia, for my final
Chẳng thể quên khi cơn mưa đêm lại về. Em đã quên lời thề và ta như đông chìm sâu. Không cần mới em anh nhận màu. Em chỉ cần mơ bye bye. Chỉ còn là những cơn mưa vô giá. Cho bên mơ em không mơ anh. Anh vẫn đang mơ. Chỉ cần bên em không được cần nhớ. Và chỉ có em không muốn nhớ. Và người ta bên nhau như ngã tớ. Muốn nhớ về say em chỉ có mấy em ở đây. Và anh như muốn chết đi nhưng không muốn em mãi mãi. Tình yêu làm cho ta đau đầu. Không em như mà mơ mộng. Anh như đang mong cầu. Và mưa bên em ngủ sầu. Chào các bạn mai để mà mơ. Chỉ có bên em nhưng là khó mơ. Em vẫn đang dài. Em muốn bên ai. Anh không mong gì hơn. Chỉ mong em sẽ ở đây ôm anh thật gần. Anh chỉ mong đôi ta được có nhau. Mà đừng em đâu anh có em. Muốn ở bên anh có em. Ta sẽ trao nhau môi hôn thật sâu. Ôm anh.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts.